my name's Courtney with Global Canine Protection Services. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the American Canine Good Citizen test. We're going to be conducting it once a month. Next time is going to be May 19th. Come out and join us. All breeds are welcome to test. Some of the benefits of the Canine Good Citizen test is to evaluate your dog. Man's best friend should be a great member of the community, household, to people as well as other dogs. All breeds and ages of dogs are accepted for the CGC as long as they're up to date on their vaccines. Some people are unaware of what equipment is acceptable during the Canine Good Citizen test. Some things that are not acceptable are pinch collars, choke chains, halties, and gentle leaders. Retractable leashes are also unacceptable during the testing. Food and toys are not acceptable during testing, although verbal and physical praise are allowed and highly encouraged. Some of the things that might disqualify you during the Canine Good Citizen test are harsh corrections, excessive barking, or any sign of aggression. Also, trying to eliminate or potty during any of the exercises being tested. If you are disqualified from one of the tests, you could be allowed to test at the end of the day. If you fail 2 or more of the testing, you will be told on what to work on with yourself or your dog and encouraged to come back and test again. One of the first tests in the AKC Canine Good Citizen is accepting a friendly stranger. This test demonstrates the dog will allow a friendly stranger to approach it and speak to the handler in a natural, everyday situation. The dog may not jump on or rush to the evaluator to initiate contact. The dog may not lunge forward to greet the evaluator. The dog should be under control throughout the exercise. Second test is sitting politely for petting. This test demonstrates the dog will allow a friendly stranger to touch it while it is out with its handler. With the dog sitting at the handler's side, the evaluator approaches and asks, "May I pet your dog?" The evaluator then pets the dog on the head and body. The handler may talk to his dog throughout the exercise. After the petting the dog, the evaluator may circle the dog or simply back away to begin the next test. Test 3 will go over appearance and grooming. This test demonstrates the dog will welcome being groomed and examined and will permit a stranger, such as a vet or groomer or a friend of the owner, to touch them. This test also demonstrates the owner's care, concern, and sense of responsibility. The evaluator inspects the dog to determine it's cleaned and groomed. The dog must appear in a healthy condition. The handler should supply the comb or brush that is commonly used to brush the dog. Test 4, out for a walk or loose leash walking. This test demonstrates that the handler is in control of the dog. The dog may be on either side of the handler, whichever the handler prefers. The evaluator may use a pre-planned course or may direct the handler by calling out instructions. Whichever format is used, there must be a right turn, left turn, and about turn, with at least one stop in between and one at the end. The handler may talk to the dog throughout the walk to encourage it and may give praise. The handler may also give the dog a command to sit at the stop if desired. Test 5, walking through a crowd. This test will demonstrate that the dog can move about politely in pedestrian traffic and is under control in public places. The dog and handler walk around and pass close to several, at least 3, people. The evaluator can be counted as one of the 3 people in the crowd. Children may act as members of the crowd. However, when children participate in the test, they must be instructed on their role and be supervised by an adult. Some of the members of the crowd may be standing still. However, some crowd members should be moving about. This test stimulates settings such as busy sidewalks or walking through a crowd at a dog show or public event. Test 6. Sit and down on command and staying in place. This test demonstrates that the dog has training and will respond to the handler's command to sit and down and will remain in the place commanded by the handler. For the stay in place test, the handler may choose to leave the dog in a sit or down position. The handler may not use excessive force to put the dog in either position, but may touch the dog to offer gentle guidance. Test 7. With the dog still on the 20-foot line from test 6, the handler will walk 10 feet from the dog, turn and face the dog, and will call the dog. The handler may use body language and encouragement when calling the dog. Test 8. Reaction to another dog. This test demonstrates that the dog can behave politely around other dogs, Two handlers and their dogs approach each other from a distance of about 15 feet. The dog should show no more than a casual interest in the distraction dog. If the dog attempts to go to or jump on the distraction dog, it should not pass the test. Test 9. Reaction to distractions. This test demonstrates the dog is confident at all times when faced with common distracting situations. The evaluator will select 2 distractions from among the following. Since some dogs are sensitive to sound and others to visual distractions, it is preferable to choose 1 sound and 1 visual distraction. A jogger running in front of the dog. A person pushing a cart or dolly, passing no closer than 5 feet away. A person on a bike no closer than 10 feet away. A note about distractions. Distractions such as a gunshot, the rapid opening of an umbrella close to the dog, walking on a metal grid, etc. are temperament test items that are typically seen on formal temperament tests. The CGC test should not be confused with temperament testing. While instructors may use a variety of distractions, a person in scuba gear in training classes, in the CGC test, distractions should be items that are common occurrences in the community. Test 10. Supervised separation. This test demonstrates that a dog can be left in the presence of a trusted person and will maintain its training and good manners. Evaluators are encouraged to say something like, "Would you like me for me to watch your dog?" An evaluator will hold the leash of the dog while the owner goes out of sight for 3 minutes. The dog does not have to stay in position. If the dog continually barks, whines, or howls, it should not be passed. The dog should not pace unnecessarily or show signs of agitation. Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to seeing you guys on May 19th at our next CGC evaluation. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram.